Hey everyone, and welcome back to Speak Better English, the podcast where we don't just study English, we experience it, use it, and hopefully have a little fun with it.
And today, we're going to talk about something very important.
Very important?
Extremely important.
Okay, what is it?
Food.
I knew you were going to say that.
Food is always important.
That's true. And today's episode is especially useful because we're going to talk about how to describe food in English.
Finally.
But we're going beyond words like good, nice, and delicious.
Oh, that's good because I use delicious for everything.
Everything?
Yes. This coffee is delicious. This sandwich is delicious. My mother's soup is delicious. The cake is delicious. Even my friend's barbecue sauce is delicious.
That's a lot of delicious.
I have a limited vocabulary.
Well, today we're going to fix that.
Please do.
We're going to learn words that help you describe how food tastes, how it feels in your mouth, and even how it makes you feel emotionally.
So we're talking about comfort food?
Exactly.
That sounds perfect because I'm tired.
You're tired?
Very tired. And I'm cold.
You're cold too?
Yes, look at me. I need something warm.
Like tea?
Maybe.
Soap?
Definitely.
Hot chocolate?
Sarah, we're becoming best friends.
And if you're listening right now, you can join our conversation too. Before we start, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to Speak Better English, and share it with someone who is learning English with you.
And maybe get yourself a snack.
That's a good idea.
A very good idea.
Because today, we're going to talk about comfort food and sensory words.
Sensory words?
Yes, words that help you describe what you taste, smell, see, hear, and feel when you eat.
So, instead of saying, this food is good, I can describe exactly why it's good.
Exactly.
Okay, Sarah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What exactly is comfort food?
Comfort food is food that makes you feel good, safe, relaxed, or emotionally comfortable.
So it's food for your feelings?
In a way, yes. Imagine you had a long, stressful day. You come home, it's cold outside, you're tired, you sit on the sofa, and someone gives you a warm bowl of soup.
That sounds amazing.
The soup may not be fancy, it may not be expensive, but it feels comforting.
Because it's warm?
That's one reason. It can also remind you of home or someone special, like your grandmother making soup when you were a child.
So the food has a memory.
Exactly. That's where the word nostalgic can be useful. If something makes you think about a happy time in the past, you can call it nostalgic.
Can I say, this soup is nostalgic?
You can, but it sounds more natural to say, this soup makes me feel nostalgic, or this dish brings back memories.
That's useful.
Very useful. Comfort food can be connected to childhood, family traditions, holidays, or difficult days.
What is your comfort food?
Vegetable soup.
Vegetable soup? That's your number one?
Yes. When I was younger, my family often made vegetable soup on cold evenings. The kitchen was warm, the windows were a little foggy, there was bread on the table, and everyone was talking. It felt cozy.
Cozy?
Cozy means warm, comfortable, and relaxing. You can have a cozy room, a cozy cafe, a cozy blanket, or a cozy dinner.
My comfort food is different. It's a dish my family makes at home, rice with vegetables, spices, and meat.
That sounds good.
There it is.
What?
You said good.
You're right. I need today's lesson too.
It makes me feel warm emotionally and physically. It reminds me of family. And when I smell it, I remember weekends at home.
Perfect. That's exactly how we can talk about comfort food. It's not only about taste, but also memories, feelings, smells, and experiences. So here's your question. What is your ultimate comfort food?
That's a great speaking exercise.
Try this sentence. My ultimate comfort food is because it reminds me of...
And remember, you don't need perfect English. Just try.
That's what we're here for.
Sarah, I have a confession. I think I use the word good too much.
How much?
A lot. The soup is good. The chicken is good. The cake is good. The restaurant is good. The smell is good.
Okay, we definitely need to upgrade your vocabulary.
Please.
You just need a few useful words that you can use naturally. Let's start with mouth-watering. If food looks or smells so delicious that you immediately want to eat it, you can call it mouth-watering.
So, this pizza looks mouth-watering.
Perfect!
My mother's soup smells mouth-watering.
We usually use mouth-watering for food itself. You could say, the smell of my mother's soup is mouth-watering, but the soup smells amazing is more natural. Here's another useful word, flavorful. It means food has a lot of flavor.
So food isn't boring. This rice is very flavorful.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about strong flavors. If a flavor is very noticeable and powerful, you can say bold.
This curry has a bold flavor. So bold doesn't mean angry?
Not here. It describes strong, noticeable flavors.
What about lemon?
For something fresh and sharp, especially with citrus, you can use zesty.
This sauce has a zesty lemon flavor.
It sounds natural too. Now let's talk about food that feels heavy. Rich food has a strong, deep taste and is often heavy because it contains a lot of butter, cream, chocolate, cheese, or other strong ingredients.
This chocolate cake is very rich, and I can't eat a whole cake because it's filling.
Rich describes the strong, heavy quality of the food. Filling means it makes you feel full.
That creamy pasta is rich and filling.
Perfect. Let's practice. Imagine you walk into a restaurant. The waiter brings you a plate of pasta. You taste it. What do you say?
Flavorful. This pasta is really flavorful.
Excellent. Now taste the sauce.
Wow, this sauce has a bold flavor.
Great. Now eat the bread.
This bread is mouth-watering. Actually, I need a texture word.
Exactly. And that's the important thing. When we describe food, we don't only talk about taste. We can talk about taste, texture, smell, appearance, and feeling.
Okay, this is my favorite part.
Why?
Because I love crunchy food.
Then let's talk about texture. Texture describes how food feels when you bite, chew, or eat it. One of the most useful words is crispy.
Crispy food makes a light, pleasant sound when you bite it, like chips or fried chicken.
Exactly. You can say, the chicken has crispy skin, or these fries are really crispy.
What's the difference between crispy and crunchy?
They're very similar, but crispy is common for fried or baked foods with a thin, hard surface. Crunchy is common for foods that make a stronger crunch when you bite them like nuts or apples.
This apple is really crunchy. What about chips?
Both can work. Crispy chips, crunchy chips. Now, let's move to the opposite kind of experience. Creamy food has a smooth, soft texture. Think about ice cream or creamy soup.
This ice cream is so creamy. Or, the soup is creamy and smooth?
Smooth means it doesn't feel rough or hard, like yogurt.
What about peanut butter?
Smooth peanut butter is soft and creamy. Crunchy peanut butter has little pieces of peanuts.
I choose crunchy.
Of course you do. Now let's talk about meat. One useful word is tender, especially meat that is easy to cut and chew.
The chicken is tender. The beef is tender.
Exactly. You can also say, the vegetables are tender after cooking. Another useful word is juicy.
Juicy, like orange, watermelon, or a good burger. So juicy means there's a lot of liquid.
For fruit, it means it contains a lot of juice. For meat, it often means the meat isn't dry.
This chicken is tender and juicy.
That's a fantastic food description. Here's another fun word, fluffy. Think about pancakes or a soft cake.
These pancakes are fluffy. This cake is fluffy and soft.
You can also talk about pizza crust. The crust is crispy, or the crust is soft and fluffy.
I think texture makes food descriptions much better.
It really does. Let's imagine you're at a restaurant. You order fried chicken. Instead of saying the chicken is good, you can say, the skin is crispy and the meat is tender and juicy. Now we've talked about texture, let's talk about taste.
Sweet, salty, sour, bitter, spicy.
But we're going to learn how to use them naturally. Let's start with sweet cake, chocolate, ice cream, fruit, donuts.
Easy.
The opposite kind of flavor isn't always not sweet. We often use savory.
Savory food has a rich, salty, spicy, or meaty flavor, rather than a sweet flavor like soup, eggs, cheese, meat, or pasta with sauce.
Exactly. And if you have a sweet tooth, you really like sweet foods.
I definitely have a sweet tooth.
Now let's talk about sour lemon, lime, some candies. If something has a sharp, acidic taste, we call it sour. There's also the word tangy.
What's the difference?
Tangy describes a sharp, lively flavor. It can be sour, but often in a pleasant way. For example, this yogurt has a tangy flavor.
So tangy sounds more positive?
Often, yes. Now we have bitter like coffee, dark chocolate, grapefruit.
I don't like very bitter coffee.
Me neither. Now another interesting flavor is smoky. Food can have a smoky taste or smell when it's cooked over fire or on a grill.
This barbecue has a smoky flavor.
Perfect. Now let's talk about spicy food.
Oh no, because I have a story. Last year, I went to a restaurant with a friend. There was a spicy sauce on the table. I asked my friend, "Is this spicy?" He said, "A little." So I took a big spoonful.
A big spoonful?
Yes. The first second was fine. Then my mouth started burning, like fire.
So what did you say?
I said, "Water." I didn't say anything in English, just made sounds. Ah, water, water.
So what phrase did you learn?
It's way too spicy. Way too means much more than you want. Or, this sauce is too hot. Or, my mouth is on fire.
Very natural. It doesn't mean your mouth is literally on fire. It means the food is extremely spicy.
And I learned one more thing. Don't trust my friend when he says, "a little spicy."
Now let's put all these words into real conversations.
Role play?
Yes. Scenario 1. You're in a restaurant. You want food that isn't too heavy. You like crispy food. You don't like very spicy food. What do you say to the waiter?
Hi, I'm looking for something crispy, but not too spicy. Do you have anything like that? Is the chicken crispy? And is it very spicy?
Exactly. What if you want something creamy?
I'm in the mood for something creamy.
In the mood for is a very useful expression. It means you want something because of how you feel at that moment.
I'm in the mood for pasta. Or I'm in the mood for something sweet.
Great. Scenario 2. You're at home. It's late. You suddenly really want pizza. What do you say?
I'm craving pizza. I really want pizza. But I'm craving pizza sounds stronger.
Yes. If you're craving something, you really want it. Scenario 3. You're visiting a friend. They cooked dinner for you. You want to compliment the food.
This is amazing. This chicken is so tender. It practically melts in my mouth.
Melts in my mouth means the food is so soft and tender that it almost feels like it disappears in your mouth. It's a strong compliment.
This steak is so tender it melts in my mouth. This cake is so fluffy. The sauce is rich and flavorful. The bread is warm and crispy. This soup is creamy and comforting.
Very natural. Let's practice a full conversation. I'll be the waiter. Hello. Welcome. Can I help you?
Hi. Yes, please. I'm looking for something light but flavorful.
We have a grilled chicken salad.
Is the chicken tender?
Yes, and it's very juicy.
Does the salad have a strong flavor?
It has a fresh, zesty dressing.
That sounds good. Is the bread crispy?
Yes, it's freshly baked.
Perfect. I'll have that. You know what's interesting? Food vocabulary is also useful when you travel.
Absolutely. Imagine traveling to another country. You walk through a street market. There are so many smells.
You might see colorful spices, fresh bread, grilled meat, noodles, fruit, pastries, and sauces.
Maybe you try Indian food, spicy, aromatic, flavorful, or bold. Aromatic means having a strong, pleasant smell.
Then maybe you travel to Italy and try fresh pasta, tender, creamy, rich, or flavorful.
And with Middle Eastern food, you might talk about grilled meat, warm bread, fresh herbs, creamy sauces, or smoky flavors.
So every culture has different flavors.
Exactly. But there's something beautiful about food. It connects people, and you don't need perfect English to share food with someone.
Food is a universal language.
And when you learn the words to describe it, you can share more of your experience. Okay, Adam, it's challenge time. Describe your last meal. You must use at least 3 sensory words from today's episode.
Let me think. Yesterday, I ate grilled chicken with rice and vegetables. The chicken was tender and juicy. The vegetables were flavorful and slightly crunchy. The sauce had a bold flavor, and the whole meal was comforting because it reminded me of home.
Beautiful. You used tender, juicy, flavorful, crunchy, bold, comforting. That's 6.
I'm proud of myself.
Now it's your turn, listener. Think about the last meal you ate and describe it using at least 3 new words from today's episode.
You can write your answer in the comments. For example, my dinner was creamy, flavorful, and filling. Or, my pizza was crispy, cheesy, and mouth-watering.
Well, Adam, that was a delicious conversation.
And a very hungry one.
Today we learned that we don't have to use good or delicious every time we describe food.
We can say mouth-watering or flavorful, bold or zesty, rich or filling.
And for texture, we learned crispy, crunchy, creamy, smooth, tender, juicy, and fluffy.
We also learned savory, tangy, bitter, smoky, and spicy.
And some useful expressions like I'm craving, I'm in the mood for, and I have a sweet tooth.
That's a lot of new English.
And you don't need to memorize everything today. Choose 3 words, use them, then come back and learn 3 more.
That's much easier.
Exactly. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Speak Better English with another English learner.
And remember, you don't need perfect English to start speaking.
You just need to start. 1 word, 1 sentence, 1 conversation at a time.
See you in the next episode.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep speaking English every day.